This is a video about the head monadic verb. It's a monadic verb with infinite rank that returns the first item of its argument. But what does this mean? Well, monadic verbs have only one argument. That's why they're monadic. Infinite rank verbs look at the whole of that argument, and head returns the first item of that argument. So how does it do this? Well, we can think of it like it's a two-step process. In the first step, the take dyadic verb creates a list of length 1 from all the items in the argument. So you end up with a list with only the first item in it. After you get that result, then you use the from dyadic verb just to pull out that first item. Let's take a look at some examples. I'm going to start with a rank 3 array. This one's shape is 224. It's comprised of 2 items, which are 2x4 tables. Head's going to take that first step of taking that first item and making it into a one-item list. So its shape is going to change to 124, and then I'm going to take the first item of that, and that shape will be 24. So that's the process that head's going to go through. We can do the same thing with literals. In this case, it's a different rank. It's rank 2. The shape is 24. Again, 2 items, which are rows of 4. I'm going to take that first item, make it into a one-item list, so it shapes 1, 4, and then take the first item of that, which gives me shape 4. Carrying on into atoms, there's only one item here, and that's the atom itself. So head is going to make that into a one-item list, so the shape's going to change to 1, and then it's going to take the first item of that one-item list, and the shape goes back to being an atom. Next, we'll see how head deals with empty operands. Here we've got shape 0, we've got no items, and we're looking for the first item. So what head does is it creates a fill of 0 because we're working with numbers. If we'd been working with literals, the fill would be a blank space. If we were working with box structures, the fill would be an empty box. But we're working with numbers, so the fill is 0. We do the next thing, which is create a one-item shape. Turns the shape to 1. We take the first item of that, and we end up with the shape of an atom and the value of 0. If I go up to rank 2, we have shape 0, 2, and we have no items. That's what the 0 in the first position means. And once again, that's going to require a fill. But in this case, we need 2 zeros because that's the shape of the item. We make a one-item list out of it, change the shape to 1, 2, and then take the first item of that, and we get shape 2. Now if we transpose those two indices, we get an empty shape in a different way. We have 2 rows, we have items. That means we're not going to use a fill. We just make a one-item list out of it, so shape becomes 1, 0, and then we're taking the first item of 1, 0, which is going to be shape 0, a blank line. Moving on to rank 3, we have shape 0, 2, 2. No items again, so we know a fill is going to be used, but it's going to be used in the shape 2, 2. Then we make a one-item list out of it, take the first item of that, we end up with shape 2, 2. So this has been the head monadic verb. It's a monadic verb with infinite rank that returns the first item of its argument. Hopefully, after seeing the examples, you'll have a better sense of what it does.